Yo, what's up? It's your boy Sammy Socialite, and I'm here with my boy,
EJ, you already know.
and we are here to discuss the Falcons 2025 schedule. Like, man, the schedule dropped, and I was like, what? We got how many primetime games, my boy?
We got about 5 of them things, man.
Five. They putting us on TV
Yup.
5 times. The bad news Falcons get 5 games on
Mm-hmm.
TV.
Mm-hmm.
But on a serious note, um, yes, we had 4 primetime games last year with Kirk Cousins,
Yep.
and we ended up having 5 because they wanted to see Michael Penix in one of them,
Yup.
and so I guess they felt like they was gonna run it back, give a 5 this year. So shout out to the Falcons. Now, EJ, what do you think the Falcons' record is gonna be? And keep in mind, now we're in the era where it's 17 games.
Yep.
So, you gotta make that math add up to 17.
Yeah, we are in the era with 17 games, and I looked at this schedule 4 times, twice with the awesome Mario Kart video and twice looking on the website. But you know what, man?
You like the Mario Kart video?
I loved it. I thought it was pretty funny, especially to get F and set right at the start of the race. I thought that was a great fit. But
it was very shady. The whole video was shady. It was like Real Housewives of Atlanta and Mario Kart edition. It was quite hilarious. But my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You good. But I really have us going 11-6. Yep, I do. I see it happening. But I did say that's at worst. At best, I did say 13-4, but I'm rolling with 11-6. 11-6 to play it safe.
I'm not gonna lie, our schedule is not easy per se.
Yeah,
we really gonna have to step up. This man right here, Big Drake, gonna have to get a 1,600-yard season, 12 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see it, but I want to be different. I honestly just feel like we've been 8-9. We've been 8-9. We've been 8-9. Yeah. So it's like 10-7 is more like.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
I wouldn't be mad if we was 10-7 because honestly, 10-7 gets us in the playoffs in the NFC South. Yeah. Like, I don't know about the whole NFC as a picture, but 10-7 will get you there.
Definitely.
11-6 will be great. All the people that's talking 12-5, that's like real. That's dope, and it could be like that. But let's get into the nitty gritty. Let's go a little deeper.
Get into it.
Okay, so we got some. We got 3 preseason games. 2 of them are at home, and 1 is away. We play the Lions here, so obviously we're not gonna get to see Jahmyr Gibbs. We're not gonna see David Montgomery. We're not gonna see Amon-Ra. They'll be on the sideline, but they won't be.
We'll see them that way
playing. So if you want to spend your money, go see that. Then the next one, we got
Cam Ward coming to town.
Oh yeah, we play the Titans. Now Cam Ward might be playing, so if you do want to see him for the cheat sheet, go see that. Yeah. And then we go play the Cowboys on the road, which is the last preseason game. Usually starters get to play that game, but I wouldn't take my butt to Dallas thinking that you're going to see Dak versus Penix for too long because the Falcons already don't even want to play Penix in preseason.
Right.
Wouldn't be surprised if we don't see him in preseason again, but whatever. Anyway, this is what you really want to know. Yeah. So who we got week 1, my boy?
Man, we got them Tampa Bay Succaneers. Lord.
We play who?
The Tampa Bay Succaneers. Man.
And we play them when?
We played them week 1, September 7th.
And we got them at the Benz. So they come into the Benz to open the season. As y'all know, it really is not a surprise anymore. The NFL has been trying to close the season on division games and maybe open the season on division games.
Yeah. So
we haven't opened with Tampa since 2016 when we played them for the Super Bowl. So yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that. But so I don't care, fuck Baker. Like Week 1, dub.
I definitely have it as a dub for sure.
Dub.
For sure. Come on now.
Shoot. Then we got our first primetime game of the season on week 2. We go to Minneapolis to play the Vikings on Sunday Night Football. Yep. So we get to hear the jingle. I ain't gonna make it to that game, but I'll be somewhere in Atlanta lit at 8:30 watching that thing. If y'all didn't know, the Vikings finally have the quarterback that they thought they was gonna have last year. So it'll be JJ McCarthy versus Michael Penix Jr. Of course, the story is gonna go. Penix was drafted before McCarthy Jr.
Yeah,
blase.
You know they're gonna talk
good bullet support material. Justin Jefferson versus AJ Terrell. Our new studs on defense, our new rookies get to show them what they got. It's not going down like it did last year when we went to Minnesota and Kirk threw 4 interceptions or 3 interceptions or whatever. It's not going down like that. But we're not going to do it like this. I think that is a very tough game.
I do too.
But I would say that's one of my losses. However, it's going to be a very good game. I can't wait to see
it. Yeah, I definitely have it down as a loss too. The game last season wasn't too pretty. I think this one will be prettier, but I still think the Vikings get the slight edge.
It's because it's a home game. That's the only reason. It's a home game for them.
That's really what it came down to.
Then we come back and play Carolina. We go to Carolina to play them.
Hello, bro.
What did I talk about them? Then week 4. Week 4 is the game that I just knew was going to be a primetime game when I saw who our opponents was. Yep. And shocking and surprisingly, we don't play the Washington Commanders on primetime. We play them at 1 o'clock at the Benz. Week 4.
Right? Shocking, right?
So week 4 is going to be a week 4 dub because we almost got y'all last year. Don't play with us, Dan Quinn. Y'all ain't got nothing. Falcons is coming away with that. Jaden, you better tell your moms to make sure she in that press box in Atlanta because you know you trying to get at least one of them girls to go home with you. I know you trying to get one.
You're going to be mad at me, man. I actually put this down as a loss, bro.
I can see losers saying that we'll lose, but you know, when you're a winner like Michael Penix, then you going to win that game. And Bijan Robinson actually said we're gonna blow them out. So I'm going with Bijan.
Sorry, Bijan.
This is the Bijan 7. That's the Michael Vick 7. You know, I got the real number 7 for the Falcons.
The most iconic 7 in Falcons history.
This is the best 7 in Falcons history. Already.
I love Bijan, so I ain't gonna be mad at that.
Then they gave us a week 5 bye week. So I don't know what's up with that.
A lot of people upset with this.
I mean, they hating. They hate us. You can't get no bye week until week 5, and then we get the first one. But I mean, someone had to do it.
Yeah, someone had to do it.
We had like the late bye last year. I think it was like week 12 or something. Yeah. So I guess this is roll the dice. You know, it could be nice to have had a bye week after, you know, a long overseas game that we have coming up, but
Germany,
maybe. But sure, we'll keep it going with that.
But you know, who's the team that we have 2 weeks to prepare for with this bye?
Apparently, we play Haley Steinfeld's husband,
quote unquote husband,
allegedly, because he ain't smoked. Shout out to Sinners if you ain't seen that, go see that. Anyway. We got the Buffalo Bills. They come in here, though, and it's a Monday Night Football. And unfortunately, that week it's a doubleheader on Monday Night Football. But we in Atlanta are going to be watching the Bills and Atlanta game because we're going to be at the game. It's at 7:15. Don't be late at the Benz, 7:15 on a Monday night. Make sure you there because Josh Allen and the Bills are coming off an AFC Championship loss again.
Yeah.
Yet again.
Probably might happen again.
They don't. This is week 6. This is around the time where the Bills start becoming undefeated. Yeah. Like they just be winning and winning and winning. Mm-hmm. So the Falcons got a tough task. And honestly, I mean, I'm saying that's an L because the Bills is a team. Well. I mean, now, and this is the thing. I'm saying it's an L. But this is up to the Falcons to prove to us that they're really ready to be contenders because the Bills is the team that gives the Chiefs problems or the Ravens problems in the AFC.
Yep.
They'll take the Eagles to the wire. Like, so if we got to be in this conversation, that is a very important game that we got to, at the very least, show that we taking it to the wire.
It's going to be a good one.
And so that was primetime game number 2. They go ahead and give us another one week 7 where we go to Santa Clara, aka San Francisco, aka the Bay, to go play our former offensive coordinator, Kyle Run the Ball Shanahan Jr. But anyway, yeah, we're going to play San Francisco, and they traded away Debo this offseason.
Yeah, they did.
They also traded away someone else. I don't know. I think Ayuk is crying. He wants to get traded away.
Yeah.
He's begging to get traded away.
Holding him hostage.
They have a quarterback that are 2 first-round draft picks, Jalen Walker and James Pierce Jr. should be able to get to the ground multiple times. So I'm excited about that one. I think we go out to Levi Stadium and get a dub on Sunday Night Football. Wow. Sure. So they got us on Monday Night Football, and then that same week, Sunday Night Football.
Yep. It ain't going to be a pretty game for San Francisco because I think the Falcons going to take that.
We've beaten San Francisco in the last few years every time we played them, by the way. So we're not thinking, don't think that this is just some craziness. Like,
this ain't the 49ers y'all was accustomed to.
And then Tyreek Hill comes here. What week is that? Week 8. Tyreek Hill comes to Atlanta. I mean, the Dolphins. I'm sorry. So sorry, Tua. Sorry. Big dub. And I hope Tua got his special helmet on that game because you will mess around and get concussed coming up here.
We don't even know if Tua gonna make it the weekend.
Big dub. Tyreek, for my fantasy team though, you can have like 200 yards. Just don't get them on AJ. Get them on like D Alford.
Yeah.
Sorry, D. If you watch this, I'm sorry.
Definitely gonna be a dub though for sure. I'm Falcons gonna take it. They're gonna take the Dolphins.
So right now, this 8 games in, I'm thinking we are, well, not 8 games, 8 weeks. So 7 games in, I'm thinking we're 5-2 at this point. For me personally, I think it's the Vikings and the Bills. So you're thinking we'll be 3-3 basically because you said the Commanders, Vikings, and Bills.
Yep, 3-3. 3-3 right now.
Yeah, I can't be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? But then we got the Patriots, and
this is where it gets fun. This is where it gets a little light. The schedule lightens up around this time.
Allegedly,
yeah.
November 2nd, we play the New England Patriots in New England, Gillette Stadium. Yeah. Won't be attending that.
Definitely won't.
Barely will be watching that. Actually, if there's. And it's on CBS. Oh no, we don't watch those. Oh, yeah. I hope we get that. I'll be taking a nap during that one.
It might be a snoozer. You better wake up with a huge.
Then after beating Boston so nicely, we're gonna have to jump on a plane and go to Berlin, Germany.
Yep. Because we're not going to Indianapolis,
which would have been nice. But we're going to Germany to go play the Indianapolis Colts. And whoever they gonna have at quarterback at the time, because right now it's allegedly Anthony Richardson, but we'll see how that goes. I plan on attending that game. Shout out to my boy Kenny Moore Jr. for the Colts. That's my boy from Valdosta. Told him I'm gonna pull up. So yeah, Kenny Moore, we gonna have to link up after the Falcons get this dub in Germany.
For sure.
Then we come back to the States. Finally. We've been gone for a minute. Now we back with them jump offs. The Panthers again. Dub. in our building.
NFC South rival.
Big L.
Now look.
No, it ain't no
look.
Bryce will be benched by now.
To say it,
okay.
Bryce will be benched, man. But you know, this is the part of the schedule where I wanted to say this would be a dub. But we know how the NFC South is. There's always that one little split. We always assume we gonna dominate the whole South, but then we hope it don't happen. I hope it don't happen. I hope I'm wrong.
It ain't done.
But you know how sneaky them Panthers can be. So I just said, with the benefit of the doubt, it might be an L. I hope I'm wrong, though, Falcons fans. I hope I'm wrong.
It ain't happening.
I hope not.
Meanwhile, we traveled to New Orleans the week before Thanksgiving. We are playing them nasty Saints in New Orleans. And I got to tell you,
Thank you, Saints.
Unfortunately, this is one of them games that I think we lose because we are in their voodoo cemetery and they be putting some voodoo down on us down there. Like, it really gets weird. It gets so weird down there. Now, and this is not even saying that they're not trash because they are very much so trash.
Very.
Their little quarterback should be up to speed by week 12, so they're gonna try their best. Like, they always put up a fight.
We don't even know who their starting quarterback is.
Tyler Slock. Then so after that, we take our talents to one half of MetLife Stadium to play the Green Monsters or Losers. I don't know. Justin Fields, maybe.
Yeah.
Garrett Wilson.
Yeah. Possibly.
Sauce Gardner?
Yeah.
They got some names.
No more names up there.
They got some names, but we're not worried about them. Big Dub. We beat them last year. We beat them the year before. We got beat. Anytime we play them, we gonna beat them.
You ain't worried about no Jets.
Seattle. Then Seattle comes here.
I'm excited about this game.
On week 14. Week 14, I got this as a big dub for us. And unfortunately, we're playing Sam Darnold, who kind of,
I guess,
put it on us last year. So I think that's gonna be a nice little revenge game. I'm a big Jackson Smith Najigba fan, so I'm actually excited to see him. But they also have Cooper Kupp now. Just throwing that out there. It's gonna be a good game, but we definitely have the defense to keep them in check. We just have to hope that our head coach doesn't decide to trick off a timeout or 8 during that game. So I think that'll be one of those games where our head coach has to make sure he wins that game.
Definitely got to get our get back after what happened last season. So,
and what did happen last season?
And the Seahawks came to Atlanta and got that dub.
Oh yeah, because
in the worst way.
Yeah, it was okay. So then we got Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Thursday night in Tampa, where they will sneak a W from our beloved Atlanta Falcons due to, and only due to, they will not be embarrassed again like they were last year. That sweep really did hurt their heart. They are sad. They are very salty. They're gonna try to get their get back.
For sure.
But it ain't gonna be week 1. We taking that dub week 1. I will allow them to get that week 15. If that. Then we go to State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona.
Got a date with Kyler Murray.
The Kyler Murray Cardinals. Yeah, the Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. is on there. Yeah, maybe he'll have a better season than he did last year, but not against us because AJ Terrell gonna welcome him to the league.
Why can't I shut up?
But I'm pretty sure we play them after Call of Duty comes out. So Kyler might not be on his A game.
He ain't gonna be focused, man.
I love that for us.
You know what he's doing before
December 21st? Oh yeah, new Call of Duty definitely would have dropped.
That might be a big dub.
Man, then it gets tricky because we have another Monday Night Football game on December the 29th at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium versus the Los Angeles Rams with their newly acquired wide receiver Devontae Adams,
yeah,
Puka Nacua, and Georgia's own Matthew Stafford. You know, those Stafford nights and gonna be up in the bins. You know, I and Kyron Williams. Like, I mean, the Rams is a good team.
Yeah, they are.
We need to beat the Rams on Monday Night Football to show that we are serious to be taken serious in the playoffs.
Right.
Point blank, period. However, I think that's an L for us.
Wow, that shocked me a little bit.
Only because they've been there.
Yeah.
They've been in the playoffs. And we got to show that we can be in the playoffs. Raheem going to have to not be a little timid against his former team. Like, if we gonna win that, we gonna have to win it in the trenches, starting there, and then go from there. We're gonna see what happens.
I agree. We're gonna have to show them what we made of and stuff. And I think this game is gonna go down to the wire. But I got the Falcons getting a dub by maybe a field goal. It's gonna be a real close one. I don't think.
Speaking of field goals, do we even have a field goal kicker?
Shit.
You talking about the black guy we got from Germany, or
might be one of us at this point?
Yeah, because I don't know if who's gonna make. I'm rooting for you, maybe. I don't know. And then our last game of the regular season, we're gonna say regular season because we're going to playoffs this year.
For sure.
Book it. If you in Vegas and you in New Orleans or something at the sports book, go ahead and put that money down that the Falcons going to the playoffs. Don't do that Super Bowl bet, but do the playoff bet.
It's not a bad bet.
If the Falcons over under is over under 7.5. Please take the over. We're getting that over this year. You're going to get some money.
For sure.
Last game of the season, New Orleans Aints. They come to the bins. They don't know if it's a Saturday or a Sunday game. The way the New Orleans team plays, it'll be 1 o'clock on Saturday because they're going to be ready to get them on up out the NFL. And we're going to have to get ready for our playoff game. So if we do win the one in New Orleans, they will win this last game.
Yeah, okay.
It's either or. It is either or. And honestly, with the way that our schedule is looking, we probably don't even care about this game at this point. So maybe this is the one that they win and we win in New Orleans. But so yeah, that's my version of 11-6.
Yep. I actually have us
more
winning
like 12.
The game.
You have it like 12. So you really have us more like 12-5.
No, it's 11-6.
You said Seattle gonna beat us? Possibly.
Yeah. No. I got us winning against Seattle. Well, I got us taking losses to the Bucks, the Panthers, and the Aints.
So,
and then
the Bills,
and the Vikings, the Bills, and the Commanders.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I mean, and I have us winning that game in New Orleans. I really want that win in New Orleans.
Well, I'm going, so I don't know. You might want to go ahead and hop on the arrangement and call our travel buddies because I'm going. And I'm going to Germany. I'm going to Germany. Now, am I gonna have fun in Germany? I don't know, but if I get to Germany and they embarrass me like they embarrassed me when I went to the Broncos game in Denver last year, we'll have conversation.
You don't want to drive, across the world.
Not doing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, appreciate you coming on, talking the schedule with me. You know what I'm saying? Might link up again. But right now, we getting ready for 2025 Falcons summer mini camps, training camps, all that's coming up. It's about to get real.
It's gonna be a fun season, y'all. Seriously.
Shout out. You see the Drake fat head. Y'all gonna see that more this season.
You already know. You're gonna see more head taps too.
Hopefully I can get the Penix one with the do-rag because that's gonna be fine.
Oh yeah, do-rag's gonna be all up in that stadium next season.
Yes, sirski.